Dink Inc. Dinky's my nickname, my name's Dave Beckwith. Called that since I was 9 when somebody shouted pass the ball Dinky when I was playing football in primary school, and everyone laughed and thought it was cool. Started off with a Yamaha Fizzy when I was 16. Used to ride motocross bikes at my cousin's house when I was younger than that, probably 14, 15, where he lived. It was out in the sticks by Ludlow, and all the kids over there used to get to each other's houses on like vintage bikes. They would be now. They'd probably be worth a few quid now, like, but yeah, everyone had sort of a 20 quid bike that they picked up from somewhere, and that's how they all got round. Yeah, just for fun. I've done a bit of racing, but I'm not really into the race scene so much now. Just like having the crack on them, really. Yeah, I started mini biking in 1998, making my own. We all made our own mini bikes. There was nothing available to buy at the time, right? It's fucking awesome. Is that a C90?
Yeah, I put one on mine.
We started off by going to the local scrapyard, getting Honda Visions, cutting the middle out of them and then welding them back together so they were sort of 3 foot long. Still got one at home. But yeah, me and a few other lads that I used to work in an engineering factory, and the lads there were really good at all the, any skill that you needed to make stuff like that, machining and welding and stuff like that. Thought about doing that at one stage, but it was just non-viable really. Yeah. It was, at the time, people were just starting to buy Zeds, and it was just starting to get rolling, mini biking really. Initially, we made them to tow downhill bikes up the hill. That was the idea in the first place. Started off doing a bit of downhill mountain biking. Well, just mountain biking in general to start with, then got into downhill, just messing about with my mates really. There was me and a lad called Nick Brown, the meerkat, who's pretty well known in downhill circles, a bit of a nutcase. It was me and him who got started making the mini bikes really. Got a lot of the other lads from downhilling into it, and from there it's sort of, it's always been big in America, mini biking, from years back like. But over here there was just nothing really available except for basically a kid's motocross bike, like a Pee-wee 50 and that. And we weren't really into that or into buying anything like that, so we made our own. We used to go night riding. Yeah. That was the main crack that we had. There was like 5 or 6 of us from the factory that I worked at, and we'd go out like when it got dark, go to because there's loads of hills around here and forestry and that. Go out at night. Have a rip round at night. It was a good crack. Favourite music? I like the Kings of Leon at the moment. Really into the Kings of Leon. I like punk, hip hop, just a bit of everything really. Spent a lot of time going to nightclubs in the early 90s. Yeah, that's it. I was raving like for about 3 years solid, every Friday, Saturday night.
Love it.
Doing all the business, went through all that. Favourite film on any Sunday? Motorbike film, Steve McQueen. I know that the film companies wouldn't let him ride motocross because obviously if he injured himself he couldn't do the film, so he used to race motocross nearly every weekend under a different name.
Cool.
It tells you that on any Sunday. Yeah, it's a good movie. Got to see it if you haven't seen it. Absolutely awesome film. Just makes you want to ride your bike straight away as soon as you watch it. Luckiest person I know, Stuart Hughes.
Right.
He just manages to blag anything and everything. Always lands on his feet. Well, there's a few lucky people I know. Andrew Titley as well is another really lucky person. With all the rain this year that we had, I went to his wedding just recently, and it's the best day of the year. 5 people that I'd save. Other than direct family. I don't know, that's a difficult one. I have to think about that one. George Bush, Gordon Brown, Mika, who else? That Charlie from the last Big Brother, really annoyed me. And fifth one's got to be a good one. I think Nell, because he's got too much money. Big thanks to me wife Emma and me kids for putting up with all the work that I've done in the kitchen and the sheds, and they love motorbiking as well, which is a massive bonus. I don't get moaned at that often about anything that I do really to do with motorbikes, and they're all into it as well, and I don't think I could do what I do without their support.